รงนะมาด่ากันแรงสายฟรีขวาร้ายซ้ายโดแลโอ้โหสุดคมฟุตบอลเอ็กนาโตะก่อนจะไปด้านแรงเก็บทองกันก่อนดีกว่าเปิดโมงเกมมิ่ง
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
อิสกิซิฟเชนโก
We're up and running then.
รายการ
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator, and punisher.
โอ้โหเวทเฮดเดอร์มองออก
Just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
ไม่ให้ดูด้วย
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin. He's There's a sharp little ball here. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And they're quick to get it back. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Zanetti. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Brahim Diaz. Can he get it through? Rosario applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been...
He's rising!
ป้อเปิดมือเกมมิ่ง
And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Rosario penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Bale in acres of space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
La Spezia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Let's a look and place it forward. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Doué. Looking for the run. Now it's Doué. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Howson clears it away. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Girassi. That looks a cracking ball. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Doué. Gets a good foot in there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's their second
โอ้
corner of
จะ
the game.
งั้นตบยุงดู
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
เอ้ว่าบีบไปบีบมาแล้วหายแบบ
Out of play for a throw.
บีบก็หน้าก็ตาย
It's going to be another throw.
ตัวเองเป็นอะไร
Looking for the far post. Oh, that was vital. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good
ร้า
from
น
him.
ร้านหาร้าน8รวมกับคาทรงเท่าไหร่วะ800,000 ปลาย
Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left.
That's positional gold. He utilised...
Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Searching pass he's played there. And this is Inzaghi. And he can thump it away.
โอ้โห
Rosario have reclaimed it.
ใช่
Femi looking to play him in.
ต่อมาทางเลย
Rijkaard,
Behind,
he is
behind.
always looking to break lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Now it's Shevchenko. Brahim Diaz. Now it's
Behind,
Bale. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Off target by a whisker.
ต่างให้อย่างนี้แต่การสุดท้ายเขาก็ต้องมาอืม
And this is Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here.
แต่ที
Oh,
นี้
important interception. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser. And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
จังหวะพอ
The second half is up and running.
อืม
Rosario are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Doué. Rosario needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's heaved it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle,
Thank
but
you.
that was squeaky
มัน
clean.
ต่างกันเลยวะ
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
La Spezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was Shevchenko! And he stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rosario perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this...
Just a real chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Khan clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Wan-Bissaka. Pepe. Not the most accurate pass. Doué. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pepe proves too strong, too smart. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Zanetti. He's in plenty of space here. Bale gets into a good position.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 15. Il numero 22. Cambio di giocatori.
Rosario will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He can run onto that. Rui Costa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dani Olmo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Zanetti. Zanetti gets a foot in here. And the pass is intercepted. And the counter is on. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Stojkovic. He's got away. That's been slipped through. He has found a way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. Played out to the left flank. And it's Zanetti. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Flings it across. Quality ball. Stojkovic. Cannavaro cuts it out. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. That's an imaginative pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now he's got space here. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And this is Messi. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
And we have our very first corner. Rosario are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Pepe. Yamal. And this is a decent chance! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Real chance here. Oh,
มึงสิลุกมายัง
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I
โอ้โห
really sympathise.
สุดเทียละ
well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And it's Wan-Bissaka. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Of course! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. He slings it in. Great vision. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Diaz. Now it's Bale. Pinches it off him. Yamal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti.
Rosario really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the pass is intercepted, and he's had it nicked away. Azar. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more...
Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Delivered with impressive jump. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. Now the delivery. Oh, great leap! And for a moment, time stood still. Hernandez.
There will be 3 minutes
That has
at
been
a time.
cut short. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Ribéry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Searching pass he's played there. Hernandez calmly anticipates. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Rosario have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front
And a
at
quick
half-time,
reminder today to please
which is,
take all
for them,
the bins
more or less
located by the
ideal.
entrance gates. Thank you.
So
very
we
much
reach the
for your
halfway point.
cooperation.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Rosario up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. So straight into the second half. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. But he's left disappointed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Zanetti crosses it in here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Conte. For Ribery. Conte. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to snatch it back. Out towards the flank.
Oh, great feat that.
And this is Hazard. Plays it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He's a sharp little ball here. Puyol makes the interception. And it's Ribery. Hazard gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And that is hit. Oh, good effort. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rosario can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Rosario are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now, this could be a chance. Zanetti can clear it away. And this is Ribery. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb.
Bale is in a really good position out wide. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte. Van Dijk. Messi. Yamal. That's going wide left. Threads one in. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nicely weighted ball. Bale looking to receive it in space. Duke finds himself offside. He's on it, can he get away? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Hernandez. Conte. Ribery. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a Messi! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Vinicius Junior coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
Zanetti. Rosario are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
ก็โอเคอยู่
Driven in. He's rising!
คืออัน
Could
ได้
have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
แต่ว่าเส้นเขาเปลี่ยนเป็นตอนนี้
Really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
เส้นทางของหลังคุณเสีย
Coming on the
แต่เขาเปลี่ยนเป็น
field
นุ่ม
is number 15, Hadrian.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. He has found a way through. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Corner
27.
number 3 coming up.
Ribery. Number 66. Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field. Neymar. Number 23. Jules Koundé. Substitutions taking place.
Neymar.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Sabah have the chance to go the other way. A heavy challenge. Ibrahimovic. Great chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
There will be 5
Unstoppable.
minutes added
Just
time.
how do they contain him?
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Can he finish?
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most convincing of passes. We expected better, and so did he. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide, takes on his marker, shapes to shoot, and it's there! It's all becoming so... And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Hello attendees, this is a
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Rosario really deserved a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence boost.
Bom lại เกือบกัดตีนบ่ได้ลงซ้ำแบบนี้
หมัวเข่าพอกีแล้วอ่ะ4 คนเลยเหรอ โอ้อิ่มแบบแน่นตึกเลยหมอติ๊กดอกกู
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Dorgu has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
I don't expect opposition wide men to get much change out of him, Peter. He's nigh on impossible to shake off with the pace he's got, and he can get down the other end in a jiffy too. This guy is...
He's going for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vermo. Oh, that's a key interception. pass is intercepted. McAllister. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. They want to be quick to recover this. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Dorgu. That's headed upfield. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Isak. Robertson. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ahmad looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. Now it's Gerrard. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And he welcomes it in.
Đền như
That's a good run down the left.
Đền vô.
Matheus Cunha.
Ừ.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. He leaps for it. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Oh, good! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard. That's Fitz. Matheus Cunha. And Bomo. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, Bomo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! He's got away with one there. That's the keeper's ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Dorgu. Chance to deliver. It's Frimpong. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Burmo. Vitz. Casemiro. Now Dorgu tries to pass it through. And he lines up a... He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Gerrard. Šeško!
Has been indicated.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. What's going wide left? Drills one in. Played out to the left. Takes the shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Back on the way then. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Driven forward. Probing pass. That's been cut out. Well, oh, that is asking for trouble. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that was vital. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Isak. Ahmad threads one in, and he plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. It's going to be another throw. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Casemiro. Oh, no joy this time. McAllister. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Defending was strong and firm. Šeško. No, it's come to nothing. Robertson. He's picked his way through. And that is masterful defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. But that has not gone well.
Gakpo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Vitz. Frimpong thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Mbumo. Coming on the field.
Bruno
is
Fernandes has
number
created
5,
one goal already.
Mamouche.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gakpo. Robertson. Isak! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Number 11, Matthias Cunha. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Ryan Shaki.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now, can they get him away? Gakpo with the cross. Marmoush. Strong running down that left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. Great chance! And there's his goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Alexander Isak. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He slings it in.
Substitution in progress.
Frimpong getting this one clear. Goes looking wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Chiesa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he finish?
แต่ไม่
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Dorgu.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Sheshko spread out to the left. And this is Marmoush. That looks a good cross. That's put paid to the danger. Chiesa. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Diogo Dalot. And time is up. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so
Please
must we.
turn your attention
Good
to the
evening to you.
screen for information provided by the local police.
ไปหมูไปหมูแล้ว
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Goes for the header! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Spread to the right. Vigo going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
And a header! Goal! Manchester United! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Number 30, Šeško.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Swung over, and it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Šeško. Now it's Matías Cunha. Ahmad. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Raul picks it up out wide. Matías Cunha. Now Diallo. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Azar. Serginho. Threads one in. Spread out to the left. That's an imaginative pass. No, it's come to nothing. Guardiola. Raul. That's Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Over to the right flank. He's picked his way through. It's Figo! Bruno Fernandes. Dorgu. Can he get it through? He is through here. Burmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, they've got plenty back. They can deal with that. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Burmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Half an hour played now. Now it's Figo. Aims beyond the defence. Azar, he's rising! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Played into the box.
Well played and well cleared.
Burmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Raul. Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Matías Cunha. And here's Ahmad. Nice looking ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Distributed tidily. Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Serginho. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Raul. Now that is tidy. Raul! Oh, so close. It would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running in defences, and that's precisely why.
Burmo looking for the run. Dorgu looking to hit the byline here. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And here is the first touch of the second half. And this is Figo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Figo.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Šeško. And he's managed to get chance for a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. Gerrard. And it's Robertson. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Azar. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's cut it out.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. Figo. Now it's Raul. That has been slung wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Towering header. And it's in. And they are right back within touch. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 20, Andrei Shevchenko.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Burmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Figo. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Shevchenko. Dorgu wins the duel this time. Sheshko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Maguire. And Dallo. Matías Cunha. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Spread it left. And Burmo. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Shevchenko. Great vision. Figo in acres of space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And they can counter here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. Casemiro. That's going right the way across. Now it's Ahmad. Matías Cunha. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Matías Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6, Mbumo.
That should get the job done.
Coming on the field, number 10, Ryan Shaki.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitutions taking place.
75 minutes played. Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Šeško. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Robertson. And it's Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ahmad. Casemiro. And Dallo. And it's Casemiro. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Marmouche. Knocks it into space. He shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Manchester United are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That's a decent clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Maguire. Opts
There
for
will be
safety.
3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Figo tries a shot! Matías Cunha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good take in a good area. He slings it in. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Šeško, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks
Hello,
to Jim
attendees.
alongside
This
me,
is
and as
a
the fans make their way home,
children's
so must we.
announcement.
Good
With the
evening to
father
you.
of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Shevchenko. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And Burmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in, Mosp and Shevchenko! Again, a brilliant save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And he's there to clear it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been cleared. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Casemiro. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Maguire. Shevchenko makes a dash for it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Threads one in. Half an hour played now. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha supplying the width on this right-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Šeško. He's found some space. Ødegaard. Akanji. Guardiol. Now it's Neymar. Neymar venturing down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball swung in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Couldn't squeeze it through. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Spread it left. That's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kubasi. Camavinga. And Guardiol. And here's Neymar. And it's Doué.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is a great position. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He scores for sure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Manchester United, number 30, Šeško. Šeško. Šeško.
And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Doué. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Šeško. Played back. That's a delicate pass. Big chance! It's a goal! looking for. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
No, that was never going to make it. Matías Cunha. Diogo Dalot. And Burmo is herring after that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Right, Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. Oh, shoots! And there's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, good spread. Ahmad. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spread out to the left. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and
a chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer after
Smiles
64
broad
minutes
and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Matías Cunha.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Here it is, crossed in, and it's hoisted clear. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Opts for safety. Šeško needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they run.
Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Bruno Fernandes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. He's through here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Šeško demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Maguire calmly anticipates. Cherki. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Doué. Probing pass, and that was asking for too much.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cherki going face to face with his great rival. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Doué. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bruno Fernandes. That's going wide left. Bomo. Hangs in a cross. Terrific effort! And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's gone loose. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Rodri. Ahmad. Azar.
There will be
Now
5
Neymar.
minutes added
And
time.
there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ahmad. And he was alert to it. Ødegaard. Spread to the right. De Ligt. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes.
That's going in strongly.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. And that's that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Šeško walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little
Thanks
lost
to Jim,
today,
we both
please
wish
look at
you
the
a
screen
very
for
good evening.
information on how to find your way around this stadium.